This is WRCA and WRCA-FM, New York.
Transcribed.
Your Chevrolet dealer, who proudly presents the Motoramic Chevrolet for 1955, brings you twice each week from Hollywood, the Dinah Shore Show. And here she is, Miss Dinah Shore.
The snow is snowing, the wind is blowing, but I can weather the storm. What do I care how much it may storm? I've got my love to keep me warm. I can't remember a worse November. Just watch those icicles form. What do I care if icicles form? I've got my love to keep me warm. Off with my overcoat, off with my glove. I need no overcoat. I'm burning with love. My heart's on fire. The flame grows higher, but I will weather the storm. What do I care how much it may storm? I've got my love to keep me warm. Off with my overcoat, off with my glove. I need no overcoat. I'm burning with love. The flame grows higher. My heart's on fire. So I will weather the storm. What do I care how much it may storm? I've got my love around me. Let winter winds surround me. I've got my love to keep me warm. How do you do? And welcome from the Chevrolet dealers all over America. You know, tomorrow is one day that is strictly ours. Thanksgiving Day is purely an American holiday, and appropriately so, because the one thing we can all be thankful for is that here in America there's so many things to be thankful for. Incidentally, when I make out my list of those things, all of you are going to be right on top, because there's no substitute for the warmth and affection and loyalty of such good friends. Gee, you know, Irving Berlin expresses this sentiment of Thanksgiving very nicely, much better than I ever could. So I'd like to count my blessings to his music from the song of the same name from White Christmas. You ready to start counting, Frank? When I'm worried and I can't sleep, I count my blessings instead of sheep. And I fall asleep, counting my blessings. If my bankroll is getting small, I think of when I had none at all. And I fall asleep, counting my blessings. I think about a nursery, and I picture curly heads. And one by one I count them as they slumber in their beds. If you're worried and you can't sleep, count your blessings instead of sheep, and you'll fall asleep counting your blessings. Hey, Art, You getting all ready for the big Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow?
You bet I am, Dinah. And to top it off, I'm going to the big football game.
Ooh, me too. I love football. It's a great sport.
It sure is. Power, performance, young ideas. You'll find them all on the nation's gridirons. And in the new Motoramic Chevrolet for 55. Put the two together, football and the Motoramic Chevrolet, and here's what you get. Here they come, Chevrolet's finest rolling down the field. The fans are on their feet. Cheerleaders moving out. Let's pick up this cheer. C. Chevrolet striking new color combinations. A. Chevrolet's new high-stepping Blue Flame 6s. E. Chevrolet's new 8, the mighty Turbo Fire V8. B. Chevrolet's new high-air ventilation. R. Chevrolet's wonderful new ride. O. Chevrolet's new overdrive, optional at extra cost. L. Chevrolet's new lower center of gravity. E. Chevrolet's famous economy. T. Chevrolet's new tubeless tires. Chevrolete. Chevrolet.
Ladies and gentlemen, early last spring, if you remember, a brand new singer made his very first professional appearance right here on our show. And now it's with a great deal of pleasure, and no little personal pride, by golly, that I welcome him back again. Here he is, my good friend and full-fledged professional colleague, Mr. Tony Travis. Welcome back.
Thank you, Dinah. This is a real thrill for me.
Hey, we like it, too. It's been a long time, Tony.
8 months.
I've been hearing quite a few amazing things about you since we last met.
No, there really isn't too much to tell, Dinah.
Oh, come on now. I want a full report.
Well, let's see. I was guest artist on Art Linkletter's show House Party a while back. Of course, I've been on a lot of the disc jockey shows and on Larry Finley's TV show a couple of times.
Uh-huh.
And I got an offer of a movie contract from a big studio.
Say!
Which I finally decided against, Dinah, because I didn't think I'd had enough experience for it. So now I'm building up an act so I can take advantage of some of the wonderful club offers I've had.
Smart boy.
Oh, then RCA Victor renewed my recording contract.
Goody!
And I made a new record there recently. And Peter Potter had me on his jukebox jury with it, and it got a unanimous hit vote, which was real nice.
Oh, I'm glad.
I guess that's about all, Dinah.
Hey, what have you been doing in your spare time? Breathing?
Oh, it's not that bad, Dinah. I only hope it gets that bad.
Oh, it will, Tony. What's more, that new record you spoke of is already showing signs of becoming a big seller. So how about limbering up your vocal cords? Because I know everybody's anxious to have you repeat that song right now, okay?
A pleasure, Dinah.
Good. Then here it is, the newest version of the classic rhythm ballad called Was That the Human Thing to Do? Sung and swung by Tony Travis.
Never thought that anyone in their right mind could ever treat another human so unkind. Didn't you sneak away and leave a note behind? Was that the human thing to do? Always thought that yours was such a heart of gold, but after I was sold on all the tales you told, didn't you let your kisses turn from hot to cold? Was that the human thing to do? Now I'm not trying to patch things up. What's been done must be. Lord, I wouldn't even treat a pup the way you treated me. How could anybody be so darn unfair? You let me hang around until I learned to care. Didn't you even laugh and leave me crying there? Was that the human thing to do? Now I'm not trying to patch things up. What's been done must be. Lord, I wouldn't even treat a pup the way you treated me. could anybody be so darn unfair? You let me hang around until I learned to care. Didn't you even laugh and leave me crying there? Was that the human thing to do?
Thank you. Thank you all very much.
Oh, that sounded great, Tony. Hey, you've been doing a single for 8 months now. You haven't forgotten how to harmonize, have you?
Me? No, ma'am. Harmonizing with you, Dinah, is what I really like best.
Ah, that's nice. Well, that's what I like, too. And it's much more than coincidence that we happen to have a tune here entitled That's What I Like, from the Martin and Lewis picture Living It Up. Frank, looks to me like all we'd like now is to have you a happy downbeat for That's What I Like. Kiss me, kiss me, kiss me, baby. That's what I like.
I really love it when you hold me, hug me, pet me, baby. That's what I like.
Try to remember that you don't have to give me clever conversation. I just want affection, not an education. So kiss me,
Hold me,
hug me, love me, baby. That's what I like you to do. And love me, love me, love me, baby, too. Thank you. Gee, that was fun. Tony, it's been wonderful duetting with you again.
For me, it's more than a pleasure, Dinah. It's an honor.
Gee, he said that even better than I wrote it. Come back to see us, huh? Now it's almost closing ditty time once more, but before I sing it, here's another good friend, Art Baker.
Thank you, Dinah. Folks, I bring you news of a great industrial milestone. Yesterday, General Motors' 50 millionth car, a golden motoramic Chevrolet, rolled off the assembly line at Flint, Michigan. A beautiful car? Yes, but more than that, a symbol of the growing value in General Motors and Chevrolet products to come. For the exciting motoramic story, see your Chevrolet dealer. Dinah will be back on this station Friday evening, same time. Be sure to enjoy Dinah on television, too. Presented Tuesday and Thursday evening over NBC TV by your Chevrolet dealer, who also brings you the exciting television show Treasury Men in Action each week. Check your paper for time and station. And now, here's Dinah, musically reminding you to drive with care everywhere as you...
See the USA in your Chevrolet. America's asking you to call. Drive your Chevrolet through the USA. America's the greatest land of all. Not everybody, see you Friday.
From Hollywood, you've just heard the Dinah Shore Show, produced, directed, and transcribed by Dick Mack, written by Bob Mitchell, with music arranged and conducted by Frank Duvall.
Hear Frank Sinatra with your favorite hit tunes tonight on the NBC Radio Network.